tell us, where were you at before you started coaching?
I was working mental health, and look, as much as I loved working with the clients one-on-one, there was something about it that I was working community services, and I felt, for me personally, it was quite limiting. And I wanted something more. I believed that I was destined, to live a life, a great life, and a life that suited me, and one that, was in line with who I wanted to be and where I wanted to be. And last year I made the decision to quit my job and dove into an area that I thought was in line with my passion, my interest, and gave me a sense of freedom, and that was coaching. But there was part of me that just lacked a little bit of belief in myself, that I could achieve that I could get into that space and succeed in that space. And so I did a bit of research, and I was looking up some coaches for myself. So I thought, at this point, I need a coach to help guide me and push me to, in this direction, in the direction that I wanted to take. And I came across Abundance Coaching, and I liked what I saw, what I read. And from the very beginning, I felt connected with Scott. He inspired me, and he gave me I think most importantly, he believed in me. And I think at that point in my life, that's what I really needed. I needed someone in my life to believe in me and to give me that push in the right direction. And I feel that is what Scott did. And since then, a lot of things have changed for the better, of course. All the goals that I had set myself 2 months ago, I feel like a lot of them I've achieved. There's still more to achieve, of course. We're always growing, we're always developing. But I feel like the journey that I've been on for the last couple of months has been incredible. Once I came across Scott, and he guided me, and he gave me a sense of belief in myself. And I think from a coach, that's exactly what I need, and what Scott gave me. And it helped me push my boundaries and really push myself in the right direction, the direction that I wanted to take when I quit my job last year. But I needed someone like Scott to give me that belief and to help me in that journey, and he did. And he, while I was working with Scott, something he brought up in one of our sessions was, he said, "Larry, there's a Spartan race coming up in a couple of weeks. Do you want to come join me and the group and my friends that are going to do this together?" And I said to him, well, at first I wasn't sure whether I would do it or not, or should I do it or not. But something about Scott's energy, I don't know what it was, but I felt, you know what, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can. And I said yes. And I couldn't believe I said it yes, but I still couldn't believe that I had made that decision.
Why are you doing this thing, man?
Because I want to go on this epic journey and push my limits.
Woo! And what are you fearful? Are you scared? Are you ready?
I was at first, but Scott has given me the confidence to really push my limits. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's it. Cool. Going on an epic adventure, buddy.
Definitely.
Yeah, cool.
Spartan virgins. Yeah, cool. Johnny! Woohoo! Awesome! Woo! Okay, head first!
But you know what? I don't regret it. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm quite grateful that Scott even offered that opportunity for me, because after completing, I did go to the Spartan race, and I did complete it in quite a reasonable time as well. and I was ecstatic. I was just over the moon. and it was a moment for me personally that was beyond the physical. I felt like I had achieved something great in my life. I had pushed the boundaries that I initially didn't think I could. And you know, it's all thanks to Scott and his belief in me. And you know what? Since then, I've just kept pushing the boundaries, and that was only the beginning of my journey. And I feel like things are only improving with time. And I feel like I'm only improving with time. And I feel for the first time in my life, and I told Scott this, that for the first time in my life, I'm feeling really focused in my life. And that for me is probably the biggest thing that has come out of my coaching with Scott. And I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you, Scott.
Woohoo! Awesome.